This could be big. This could be, if they take out the Panzer IV, that's at least a good kill. If they kill a Yag Tiger with Wolverines, I will eat crow. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot117 here bringing another COH2 replay. This is a 4v4 on the map Steppes. We have my Daddish Turkish, Napo, Yossi Buri, Cole, Junior Racco, a name I can't pronounce, so let's see what his name is. I have no idea what that is, but we have these kinds of hugs, so we'll just call this person Hugs. Knight and Big Mac with sauce. If you want to submit a COH2 replay, you can do so via greyshotproductions@gmail.com, or you can go to ch2.org/shoutcast, or if you're a Patreon member or Twitch sub, essentially you get access to my Discord. That's why I say that, and you can actually drop it in a submission folder that I made on Discord. So there you go. In any case, let's see how things go today in this 4v4 match on Steppes. Now, let's see, we have on our disposal 3 Soviet and a American, no British in this, versus 2 Wehrmacht and 2 OKW. So, we already have commanders of Armor Company and Soviet Shock Army. One is pretty good, one is complete trash. And I will forever hold that opinion even when I am proven wrong. Even when I am proven wrong. But in any case, light went out there. But in any case, Volk Squad's moving in to capture the north, and not a bad idea. Oh, nice. Putting down the barbed wire so they can't use it. It's funny because, again, you go on the side. But I get what you're saying. You want to make sure you know the enemy doesn't use that cover. So pretty good. Up north, we have the big... Wait, Naito is really focusing down south with the Kubel. Hello. I don't think he's going to be able to hold the north with a smaller force. Although it's funny how he's fight... Okay. In this wide open landscape, I love it how we're literally going to have a close combat fight. That's hilarious. Are you killing him? No, my bullet doesn't reach that far. Any case, we got MGs down here. Allies preparing more men before they assault. Good idea. Conscripts on standby. MG has decent range, but if they come from multiple angles, that could be pretty good. Massive battle going on in mid. Maxim being flanked by Stern Pioneers. Volk Squad swarming all over the place. MG, though, flanking that Stern Pioneer squad. Very nice. A lot of Soviet forces all scattered about, but the Germans are in cover. The Soviets are really not, so that will put them at a small disadvantage, though they have more men, so that should equal things out quite a bit. Volk Squad in cover, doing a bit more damage, but again, Volk Squad just have the numbers and gonna push them back, especially with the MG. So middle fuel is secure. Northern areas, again, looks like the assault NGs took some damage, but overall they're going to be able to hold this point. Laying down mines, not a bad idea. Stop any assaults. This is a great area to minefield because you can really hamper the enemy forces. So very nice there. Conscripts in the south having worse luck. Managed to push back the Pioneer Squad, but the MG moving on in is forcing them back. And now they're fighting in negative cover, so these Grenadiers are going to do way more damage. Actually, might get a rifle grenade if he has the up. No, he's not getting the upgrade. That would be cool if he did a rifle grenade right on all those guys in negative cover. He probably could have killed a lot of men. That would have been great. Anyway, MG again pushing them back slowly but surely, advancing with the infantry to make sure they can keep the enemy back. We have a Maxim moving on in, try to counter. And we have a sniper moving down south as well, which I guess is an idea of like trying to pick off the men as they push up. The Grenadiers, very low on health, but doing a damn good job of keeping the conscripts back. Also, you're fighting in negative cover. Not a great idea. This squad's probably going to die. He does in the poor little creek right here. And the sniper's providing additional support, so I'm assuming the MG over here will probably be beaten if it does advance. Though one counterpoint would be they haven't captured this point, so really neither side is really winning the victory point war, and it's been a few minutes already. Maxim might kill the Grenadier squad. It's going to be close. Oh, very lucky. Managed to escape. Sniper capturing the north. Junior Racco, I'm assuming you're saving up for something. I don't know what it is. But you need more men, and you need more men fast. Kubel coming on the flank for some damn reason. Unsure. Sniper or MG could probably move up to flank, but doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. Meanwhile, we had a Volk Squad attempt to take the north, but once again, his forces are too scattered about and just gets instantly annihilated. Knight O, by the way, only has 2 forces left on the map, while the American player he's fighting is now 5. Looks like, meanwhile, we have Breakthrough being chosen by Big Back. He went with the Sturm Officer as well to boost the effectiveness in the infantry. Now, the American infantry is going to close in the gap, but there's enough A, they're not in cover, and B, these guys are actually being boosted, so I feel like they're going to hold. It's going to be close, but I feel like they will hold. Storm Officer also making it easier to kill that unit, forcing a lot of them back. Very nice. We do have additional Lieutenant coming in, but again, I don't think it's going to be able to hold back all these different infantry squads, especially boosted by the Storm Officer, unless we have some mortar support. Or additional conscripts coming in, which looks like is a high likelihood. Now, it looks like the Allies are going to have the north, but the Germans are going to hold the south. And resource-wise, that's working out a little better, at least fuel-wise for the Germans, but munition-wise for the Allies. So, we'll see long-term how that goes. And again, you could say that because they have both munition points up here, which are about 11 each. But then, of course, the south, you have fuel and munitions. That's why they're not doing too badly on that. But they're not doing that amazingly. Nice fire grenade, by the way. Not going to say anything about the, yeah, so we see here. Oh, boy. They're low, but they're still giving it their all. With all the fire being deployed on both sides. Everyone's getting off the point like, yeah, I don't want to burn to death. I'm good. I'm fine with that. Any case, conscripts trying to hold, but Stern Pioneers will probably do an, yeah, probably fall back, but these guys have to fall back now too. We do have a mortar team moving in. It's funny how we got the normal mortar. I probably would have just saved up for the heavy mortar. It's 100 manpower more, but it is way more effective. And, yeah, very deadly. Very deadly. Plus, they deploy flares, which, I mean, why wouldn't you want to deploy flares? I mean, you know. I mean, yes, you get the flare ability on this one, but I mean, the other one also deploys flares. It's not like the Maxim to the Dushka, where one has armor-piercing rounds in effect, but lacks the fast rotation. They both have the special ability. Just 5-man squads on, you know, that squad, but still, pretty damn good. Pretty damn good at just annihilating infantry. Maybe not one shot, but, you know, a lot of times it's near, very close to it. We have an MG bunker. So, wait, is there... No, it's just it's a Maxim... Not Maxim, sorry. An MG42 in a bunker that he created to hold the line. Okay. The scout car coming in, I guess, trying to stop the conscripts from flanking, which I don't know how they would flank a bunker, but maybe they could throw a Molotov cocktail or something in it. There's another MG bunker up here, so they're pretty much falling back for the most part. American Blob coming in, just annihilating that poor MG. Oh, God, it's... And also we have double flamethrowers. Again... Not a bad. With Armor Company, you do get Bronze Juniors with flamethrowers, making them very good at urban combat. The problem is we're not fighting in urban combat. Naito says blob more. Oh, god damn it. Well, hey, if you're having trouble with the blob, then get AT, because right now he has no AT forces, or no armor forces over here. That's exactly what you're doing. You're bringing over Luke's. Now, if you're dumb enough to get close enough to get AT grenaded, that's your fault. But, overall... you should be able to easily defeat these guys. Oh my god, they stole a Kubel? Oh my god, I don't know how you stole a Kubel. Probably from him, I'm assuming. But the fact that the Allies now have a Kubel, that's going to win the Allies the game right there. Absolutely. Kubel's going to win in the game. Flamethrowers showing what they do to any infantry in a building, burning them alive. Again, trying to move up with the Luke's bad idea. Oh, no, he doesn't have AT grenades. Oh, well. Oh, we have a Luke's though. Never mind, he's fucked. Oh, sorry, a Stuart. He is the Stuart. So, if you're wondering why, Stuart's better at killing light armor. It's good against infantry, but it's overall, in my opinion, probably the strongest of the light tanks. The Luke's is very good against infantry, but not so much against armor. Especially with the Stuart having the ability to, like, shell shock or blow your engine. It's pretty bad. Now, a double Panzerfaust could change the tide a little bit. And also the Bazooka team right here, if they do move up the Luke's, probably will still have some issues. Nope, he's retreating that as well. Luke's, it maybe could go in for, like, rear shot against this thing and maybe kill it. Mortar opening fire, they have to be lucky to try to keep these guys back. With the Stuart constantly firing along with mortar support, I think they'll be okay. But this thing is right now moving back by itself, and that's a big issue. Now, though, he could always activate a special ability, such as Shell Shock, to make sure that the Luke's can't kill it. So, we'll see what happens there. Another flank coming down south. Massive blob all coming in from the same area. Probably would now we have an MG actually in there with the MG42 unit like outside, kind of just chilling. Honestly, I think flanking up here is a little too much. I would actually kind of recommend flanking south, because then you could overwhelm the south and really dislodge Racco from his defenses. Which Racco still has the sniper team, by the way. Only 3 kills, though. He has a couple Maxims on standby. Not really a lot of frontline troops. So this T-70, if it really wanted to, could easily come through and pretty much kill everything back here. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad, honestly. So let's see. Right now we have the T-70 doing some nice pop shots on right there, pushing him back. Conscripts moving in to help kill the MG. Might be able to kill it. It's gonna be oh nope. The dead Sherman carcass is stopping that from happening. Very close though. Very close. Meanwhile, we have German infantry managing to push back a couple American forces. Although the Stuart is healing quite nicely. Large blob up north, but looks like the mine managed to stop the half-track. So good job there. Good job. The half-track over here will kill the infantry, while the Verkenwerfer will stop any armor. So that was very lucky. That's why you always place mines, because it can really fuck over the enemy's advance. Do we still... very important question. Is the Luke still alive? I'm not Luke, sorry. The Kubel. Kubel is alive. That is very important. Yossi, you're now... I'm going to be paying close attention on you. And I want to see that Kubel hit that 5. I do. I really do. In any case, we have no other German commanders being picked, which is kind of weird because you figure they would pick something. Kubel taking the north as well, Verkenwerfer taking this, so the Allies need to kind of counter that, though, you know, launching their own Stuart over there could be good. Holy crap. Well, the Germans are preparing for a defense in-depth strategy with multiple infantry forces putting lines upon lines of sandbags and defenses in an attempt to hold. Now, we have here a marked target ability to, you know, cause more damage to our engineer squad. Managing to kill it. That costs a lot of munitions by the Sturm officer, but nice kill. Can they kill the infantry? No, they can't. This infantry unit also dies. Flank, losing a lot of men for the Allies. So, very sadly, I'm unfortunately have to report that the Kubel did die, which is a huge loss for the Germans. I mean, Kubel's known for turning tides of war, even against armored tanks and heavily equipped infantry. Though, Soviet player finally getting his flanking down right, managing to come in, and looks like he's going to do a hell of a lot of damage to the Germans down here. Might actually get an infantry kill, honestly. Oh, man, that actually took damage from the hitting the Lukes. Stuart coming in. We got a Soviet-American tag team going on. Wow, very nice. And the German forces coming in. Now, if they throw a Molotov cocktail and throw a bunch of men, like, they're all, like, in that tight corridor. So if you can come around and just hit them from the side, there we go. Molotov cocktail hitting them all on the retreat. Flamethrowers hitting them on the retreat as well. Might be able to kill the Verkenwerfer. Does. That's some nice AT right there, especially for the Allies, because you can use that to surprise attack German forces. So it looks like up north, the Germans are taking some heavy losses. But down south... Oh, fuck. Yeah, down south, it's not any better, though. Ratko's coming in with a Panzer IV. Not a bad idea. Gets medium armor to help. I mean, you're pretty much by yourself, so you want to get some weapons. AT gun could probably move on in, but looks like it's more lying in wait. T-70 pulling back. We do have heavy mortars down here. So wait, if he has heavy mortars, that means we have Yoshi with Soviet Shock Army, Guard Mortar, and Napo with Soviet Shock Army. So all 3 Soviet players have the heavy mortars. Goddamn. Another Panzer IV in mid, not much AT. We have a half-track over here, the ZSU, but essentially it's an AA gun with that equipment. All those bullets not doing much to the Panzer IV. It's like, I know this is going to sound stupid, but I love this because it looks like one of the tripods from War of the Worlds with like all the US equipment firing, but it's not doing a damn thing. Oh, it's great. I mean, not for the things not doing anything, but it's just great to look at. But in any case, double Panzer IV managing to push back the Allies. Though Allied forces, they bring up the bazooka teams. AT grenade as well could probably pin it, save the Stuart, save the dream. Oh, penal troops, throw the satchels, No satchels were thrown, and my disappointment level is through the roof. You had the munitions, you had the power, you could have killed that Panzer IV. You could have annihilated that Panzer IV, and hell, if he would have ran back there, he probably could have delivered a charge straight back to the enemy line. Like, well, any alien invasion movie where they somehow get the bomb into this mothership and blow it up. You know, somehow, in every movie. You know, I'm just saying, like, in Independence Day, you figure, like, okay, we have to make sure a bomb doesn't get in, or is there like... Is their customs and stuff so terrible that they're like, yeah, sure. We won't have a vetting process for any troops coming in. What kind of person would have that? Meanwhile, while Ratko's armor's up north, infantry down south is pretty much wrecking his attempts to take back the island. Oh god, the heavy mortar's stopping retreat. Guard troops as well. Well, they probably should use heavy cover. God damn, a lot of heavy cover, guys. Come on. Use heavy cover, fire at the scout troops, and you should be fine. We have double shock troops, though, coming in to kind of move in and clear this area. They drop smoke. They should easily be able to capture it. Axis forces up north, desperately trying to hold and take anything, but not working. Right now, Axis and allies, let's see, I'd say allies are probably in the low 50s, while Axis are in the upper 30s. Yeah, so easily right now. Also, a lot of AT, some of it from the Verkehrwerfer, stolen from the Germans themselves. So, say goodbye to the Lukes, I would say. Yep, there it goes. Good job. You don't need medium armor to kill medium tanks. Or hell, even heavier tanks. Good shot on the mortar team. AT guns redeploying, and along with the Stuart coming in to save the day. If he gets a shell, if he gets an engine crit, that could be very big for this guy. Because again, that AT guns could annihilate it. We do have some conscript squads just once again out of cover. Why is everyone out of cover today? Move to cover, Jesus. We got a nice shot off here. He's using a special vision block. That's cool. But again, he can only do one at a time. So, while the vision is blocked, you probably want to get the hell out of there. Oh my god! Are we going to see a Panzer IV die to a Stuart? Oh my god, Stuart, come on, fight! Oh, it's not penetrating anymore. Oh, damn it. Just kill it, please. Just kill it. Oh, it's decrewed! Okay, okay. To be fair, after a few shots, he probably should have got the fuck out of there. But, if we're going to see a Soviet... Dude! Yossi stole a Kubel, and now he stole a Panzer IV. Not any Panzer IV, another OKW Panzer IV. No, don't ruin the dream. Go away. Go away. Ah, damn it, missed the shot. How the fuck do you miss? It's like, what are these German controls? We can't aim for shit. Oh my god, anyway. Panzerfaust ruins our possible allied Panzer IV dream that could have been achieved right there. The Stuart sacrifice, at least it did kill the Panzer IV, but it kind of hurts a little bit. It really does hurt to see like a possible Soviet OKW just lost. It's sad. It's sad to see. AT gun destroying the cover, saying fuck that bonus. Half track coming in, but again the AT gun right there. Say goodbye to the half track, boys. Oh, lucky miss. Very lucky miss. Panzer IV. No, half-track moving on in. Panther coming on the flank. Big Mac is very mad. These guys pushing in down south. Panther kills the half-track. Man, can push that back. Well, again, fuel-wise and munition-wise, allies have it. So, again, right now they just need to do well in the infantry game, and they pretty much have this game under wraps. So the Germans taking the north is going to stop the victory point countdown, which should allow them a little more time to kind of get back into things. So, hopefully that works. Hopefully, oh, bulldozers coming in, so that's really good against infantry. Again, the problem with the bulldozer is I find that, and once again, this is just me, if you're gonna have that, this is just me. Why would you have something in regard to getting something very good against the anti-infantry if you already have something very good against anti-infantry? Maybe the idea that people like talk about with this unit is the fact that it has more armor. But I don't know. I still don't see that as like a main, like, yeah, we want a more armored allied tank. Especially versus it, I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, Soviet forces preparing a charge with an Su-76 combo. Very risky there. Though, it seems to be working out pretty well. A lot of the AT... Again, penal troops focusing on this need to focus on the Verkehrwerfer. Although, throw a goddamn satchel! Do you hear me, penals? Throw a satchel. Yeah, Su-76 good at long-range fare, not flanking, so not the best. Also, they have not tried to throw a penal charge or something. Oh, now they throw it. Also, Su-76 kind of just staying there, unsure why. Needs to get the fuck out of there before it dies. Massive German assault down south. We have a cache going down very close to the front, very lucky. And another Panzer IV facing a T-70. And now, again, in most circumstances, I would say T-70 is going to lose. But we've seen already this game that the Allied light tanks have been hampering, even pushing back and all close to defeating Panzer IV. So hopefully that continues. Again, charging up this troop, I think that's a bad idea. I don't know why you would do that. Yeah, it's just not the best, but not the greatest. Bulldozer opening fire, moving up into the area. I'm assuming they want to open fire against all these targets. Oh, we have fortifications going down. Nope, no, I'm sorry. Luftwaffe ground forces. Okay, would you also go? Racco went Jaeger. So, with this, we're going to see an elephant, possibly. Satchel, once again. Throw it! No, don't hit this. Kill the 200 plus manpower it's going to take for that cache. Like, the caches are 250. So, again, killing caches, very important. That's killing, like, an entire squad. Sure, it's not a huge, like, manpower drain. Like, put 10 caches. It's different than the manpower drain you have with 10 infantry units and income. But, dear Lord. Also, T-30-45 coming in. They have a Panther and a Panzer IV and AT gun. So, yeah, he's going to want to pull back. Nice hill there, taking the shots over the armor. Instead of the armor, I should say. Again, big flank coming in. They should push south and really flank. Oh, maybe not with the MG bunker right there, but we have a large infantry force coming in, trying to use long range. Again, like how he's using the Volk squads and the Panzer Fusiliers to fire long range. Sturmbig strike, though, coming in, pushing back the infantry quite quickly and efficiently. Nice strike in general. Pushing them back. German forces, though, taking back the north, middle point. And also, the Allies are taking back the north. So, as long as the Allies control this, they're going to continue the victory point lead. Lots of AT grenades being thrown. Shot missing in the T-34-45, but, you know, that's kind of expected. Looks like the flank actually worked quite well. Doing a lot of damage. I love that. Putting down the smoke for the bunker so it can't hit. But, again, T-30-45 also can't shoot it. So, they might be able to kill it if they move up maybe some Molotov cocktails. Or they can just stay there. Panther has no idea the conscripts are there and chuck some more AT grenades. You know, because who doesn't like that? Though, again, we do have to worry about the... Where's the AT gun? Did he move it all the way back to base? Oh, he moved all the way back to base. Okay. Never mind. There's nothing stopping his T-30-45 from killing this except for front armor. Oh, Panzer IV getting a nice shot on its side. Yeah, they're going to want to pull back. Panther managing to get the hell out of there. Barely. They're trying to kill this cache as well. Again, I give them credit. Heavy... bunker under fire from the heavy mortar. Very cool. We'll see what exactly happens there. Actually, lucky enough, you probably also want to kill this, I would assume. Because once again, it's one of those situations where the if you kill the AT gun, then the armor can move up and kill this stuff. Also, how many T-30-45s do you have? You have one, and you're getting a second one. Okay. And then we have kind of like... we have Yossi kind of going between all fronts a little bit. So even though this guy's kind of in the middle, guarding the fuel, while the American player's solely fighting in the mid area. And the only, oh, okay, decent hit there. My only concern with that is the fact that right now it seems like there's two different forces, also double Stuka, which, goddamn. So that's going to be annoying. But yeah, this American player is going to be hammered quite a bit. Wow, I love the double Stuka requirement to kill the mortar. That's hilarious. Panther slowly moving in. Again, he's going to need to move up additional forces to come up and help him because he's going to lose this area. Meanwhile, up north, we have assault NGs moving in. Now, the thing that will help these guys out a lot... Panther killed the bulldozer, by the way. The thing that'll help them out is the heavy cover and the flamethrower because, as you can see, this... Yeah, it's going to die. Oh, my God. Why'd you retreat it? You could have stole some LMGs. I think that was an LMG, right? Yeah, MG-34 light machine gun. Oh, he has a bar on him. That's hilarious. He stole an American bar. Anyway, because the north is now open, they're just going to swarm in. And this guy's all grouped up. He's going to lose a lot of men. South, however, is still under Allied control, and they're being pushed back pretty heavily. Guards troops ripping that Panther to shreds. Very nice. Guards troops as well could probably kill the cache and cause a huge flank in their lines. Again, we do have an SU-85 over here, which probably should move in. He's right now, I'm assuming, moving most of his men down south, which is why he's kind of busy. Good kill on the Panther, though. We have a second Panther, though, on standby. Guards troops could open fire and possibly get a nice volley attempt. But with that MG there, they're probably going to miss and, yeah, have to fall back. Now, because they're Soviet, they have to retreat all the way back to base, so it's going to be a little while before they can redeploy. If the Germans can get their shit together a little quicker, they could possibly launch a massive assault down here and do a little bit of damage, though the double T-30-45 is something to be concerned about. Up north, however, we can see here that both Napo and Mad Danish did take some losses. More so on Napo's front. Turkish has a decent force. He's getting a bunch of Wolverines, which, again, if you're fighting, well, if you're fighting a Panther, maybe not the best idea, but I digress. We have a Panther charging 2 T-30-45s. That's a really bad idea, just in general, because once again, Panther, I mean, Panther has decent front armor, of course, but the big thing is the fact that if you have 2 T-34-85s, it doesn't matter. You can literally swarm the Panther and flank it, especially if it's by itself. He does have Panzer Grenadiers and an I have no idea why that came down, but okay. He does have the double AT, so what right now he really has to worry about is actually the guards. Because of the guards having their DPs that can rip apart infantry as well as armor, that could be a big issue, I could see. Meanwhile, it looks like he's going to focus more on mid, and they're going to try to dislodge a bunch of these guys. Once again, Napo, I'm very surprised you haven't retreated your men and tried to heal them. Hold on, let me double check everyone's rank real quick. Oh, wow, Napo is actually the best player they have, and he's playing like shit. Okay, cool. I actually thought he was going to be the worst, but no. Kind of goes to show the worst players you have could actually be the best on your team, honestly. Panther moving on in. Could get a lucky shot in the Su-85 and kill it. But, oh, what's coming in? Cervix strike coming on in. Killing, oh, we're going to wreck that infantry. Oh my god. Stuka coming in as well, killing Napo's remaining forces. This Panther is fucked, however, because it charged and got screwed a bit. All the bombs are now dropping over this area, so, of course, although we have lots of airstrikes coming in. We have a Jag Tiger as well. Planes are being shot down and crashing over the German lines. We have 3 plane crashes over here. Don't worry, guys. We have the Wolverine Force. I'm sure it's going to do a ton of damage versing this. Oh my god. They have. If they would actually swarm up here, they might be able to kill it. Might is like very tiny. But with the Jag right. Oh no, he's redeploying. He has to pull back. Pens Grenadiers are also there. Be very careful. We have like a marked target. It looks like on him as well. Yeah. So that thing is going to be even higher likelihood to die. Wolverines not utilizing their best, tactic of running over infantry, which otherwise they're not going to kill these Panzer Grenadier squads, and this Jag is literally going to snipe them from afar. So, okay, maybe don't fire. Maybe just stop firing at infantry while there's a Jag barreling down you. But anyway, in the confusion, the Allies did manage to take the north. So right now, munitions are going to the Allies. And again, victory point wise, are going to the Allies. Overall, by the way, army size, the armies, we're looking at like upper 60s, I would say, while the Axis are in like the upper 60s. So it's a lot closer. Panzerwerfer coming down, doing a bit of damage. Again, right now, he has a lot of Su-85s, but he needs a lot more infantry. And he's going to lose a bit of it from that Panzerwerfer. We have artillery coming down. I'm assuming they're going to try to keep the Jag out of there, which is why they call down the artillery. Try to push that sucker out. I mean, the Jag wants to probably stay back. Because, again, a decent shot from the 240, it will do quite a bit. But it seems like the 240 is just going everywhere here. Yagging a nice kill on the half-track. We have a flamethrower unit trying to kill the cache. We have an elephant now going in mid as well. So you have a double tank destroyer combo going there. Again, kind of curious to see how things go. I think maybe guards troops this way would be very effective. Right now, the bunker is facing this way, but a flank this way, you could, knock it out. Sure, you have to worry about the Panzerwerfers, but also that could give you an opportunity to slam through a T-34 and go by enemy lines, kill some of the artillery. Because right now, we're seeing a lot of, like, Stukas and whatnot. Not a ton of kills. I mean, they have 19 with over 2, and that's 2 Stukas. So, if I was them, maybe try to... I mean, like, you have the entire north that you can come in. There's no mines here. Once again, a flanking opportunity on this map is something that I would absolutely do. We have some type of airstrike coming in. Oh, another cervix strike. And yeah, the half-track got annihilated. I'm assuming he brought them in to be like, I'm going to be cool and move them into a half-track. And you're like, oh god, they all died. The end. Su-85 targeting the infantry, while the elephant's hunting a bigger prize, the Su-85 itself. Say goodbye to it. Oh, it's so close. I don't know why this thing... Like, the elephant, very smartly, focusing on armor. I don't know why a tank destroyer is focusing on infantry. The T-30-45s I get, because their gun is designed versing it. But the other way around, yeah, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. Panzerwerfer coming down over the entire area. Stuka as well hitting this, getting actually some of the shock troops dead. Again, heavy tank destroyers and the artillery are just keeping things at bay. We now have Hugs going with Jaeger armor as well, so we get to see 3 tank destroyers in this game. Luckily, the constant air force that the allies keep bringing in is actually doing quite a bit at holding back the infantry pushes. And also causing a lot of suicidal kamikazes against the enemy. So, you know, here's hoping that you know, does quite a bit. And by does quite a bit, I mean actually just crashes into the enemy lines, because that would be perfect. Up, hold on. I would like to say, oh boy. Oh wow, okay. Again, Napo, you are a 3-star guy with plenty of experience. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? At least this guy's throwing AT grenades, managing to kill it. Yossi, goddamn, becoming the unsung hero of this game. Like, right now, also the unsung hero, freaking Turkish. I'll give Turkish this. He's been doing wonders and, you know, doing what he can. Wolverine Force, oh my god, I want this Wolverine Force to go fight that Panther in the north. Please, send the Wolverine Force and go kill the Panther. Right now, there's a Kubel that's, I'm assuming, on the Axis side, yep. Although Yossi still, I believe, has his Kubel, maybe. Wolverine's coming in. They're going, using the Kubel to capture the point, but with all the Wolverines firing at will, they might be able to just overwhelm the Panther. And the AT gun's there as well. Bouncing, though, 3 shots of the Panther, though, missing. Say goodbye to the Kubel. Wolverines could give chase, but it could be very risky fighting in the front armor of a Panther. If I was him, I would have come around and flanked this way with the Wolverines, so that way you would have pinned his retreat, and then the other side you have an AT gun, and that way it's closed, and you could have knocked him out. Again, because you have all this territory. Also, some additional mines here to stop that armor from coming in. Just, again, stop any advance would probably be very good. MG kind of preventing somewhat of a flank from coming in from infantry. We have the YAG coming in the north. What about the other 2 guys? Do they have tank destroyers? We have 1 elephant, and he's being hit by Katyusha fire. Actually, this entire area is being hit by Katyusha fire. Doing decent amount of damage. If they can get a nice shot here, that would be good. 1 more volley, please. Just 1 right here. 1 right here. Come on. No. Aw, damn it. No, they're trying to kill the mortar. Okay, it's red 2. I respect that. Oh, and they're also killing the bunkers. Cool. Holy crap. Wait. There's more than 1 Katyusha here. What the fuck?
Frontier building has been lost.
There's 2 Katyushas off him. And, okay. So, Cole. So, they're both they're both tag teaming to just to annihilate everything that's here. Double support equipment are dead. But 1 bunker's dead. 1's barely alive. The cache is half dead. Engineers, I'm assuming, I think... Yeah, they didn't really take much of a hit, but still, overall, not too bad. Wolverine coming in from the flank. Another airstrike coming in. Yag Tiger, again, pushing back the Wolverines here. Again, best opportunity here is just kind of run infantry over. No, sorry. Nice artillery coming in on airstrike. My apologies. We have the 240 coming in. That's going to push back the infantry and the armor. Damn! Very close to hitting that infantry. Wolverine pulling on back. Not much the infantry can really do to stop it. Once again, double Stuka up here. Like, a flanking opportunity would be wonderful if that was possible. Looks like, again, they killed the AT gun, but luckily enough, the repair crew here survived. Very lucky in that regard. Double infantry focus, 1 against armor. I'm sorry, double armored focus, 1 fighting infantry, 1 covering it against any armor, moving into mid, which is going to definitely put a damper, though. Again, something they have, which I'm very curious to see how they do, is the double guard and T-3045. A flank up through the southern region could spell doom, utter devastation for that elephant, especially if they guard it. Again, the best player on their team, hypothetically speaking, is charging up Brumbar head-on while an elephant is covering it and loses it. Like, dude, stop losing so much of your shit. Oh my god. Anyway, up north, right now, and also, Turkish is a 2-on-1 fight right now. He's fighting 2v1. And he's doing well. Again, the fighting position is, should be, oh, there it goes. Should be suppressing that. We have double Wolverines on standby, but we have the Yag and double Panther force. There's no way there's Wolverines can fight in that engagement. Luckily, though, since they have the star right now, the clock is still ticking on the Axis. Good shot with the Yag on the Wolverine. Wolverine, though, going into engage, going to be its doom. Going to be its doom. Unless the Yag Tiger hits the other Wolverine. Does not. Goes in for the kill. We have additional infantry coming in to help Wolverine. Actually pushing back the Panthers decently well. Though, again, mines here would have stopped their advance quite a bit. One Wolverine going on the Yag. Plus that. Yeah, there's no way. He's going to lose all of his armor in this. This is a bad engagement. The Panzer Force guarding it. We have the Panther Force up there. Like, yes, theoretically, if it was by itself, the Wolverine could kill it. But because he has armored support, there's no way. Meanwhile, we have the Panther trying to guard the Elephant with the double T-30-45. Also using Mark Target to do more damage. One more shot, and this thing is, yep, it's a goner. Elephant, though, could have probably fire another round to push back the T-30-45s. Down south, however, this guy is pretty much doing very well. Good job, Kalashin. Maybe kill the cache over here and take this for the for your team, because it looks like you guys just lost the entirety of the north. So right now, Yossi and Kalslan are doing really well. Turkish is doing well. He just got hammered. He got completely annihilated. So I expect him to go on defense mode and use this dense cover by the buildings and whatnot to kind of make sure he can't really be hit by the Yag and kind of keep his stuff alive. Maybe go for this point, but yeah. Right now, his teammate, Napo, has been focusing more in mid and more mid by losing everything. But let's also give respect to the Axis. This half-track right now is 21 kills. I'm assuming most of that's planes. 14 destroyed vehicles, so yeah, mostly planes. Very good infantry force. Again, also, I would probably suspect that he's going to decommission a lot of this fuel. Sorry, the dead Rex for fuel. My apologies. Also near PopCap, with Big Mac, is Naito, which has a good infantry force. So again, both of them doing very well. Hug's not doing so much. He has a decent force, but he's pretty much like one good push up here, like the entirety of the south will collapse. Looks like, yeah, Napo's finally sending some forces, though. You have an Su-85 that could snipe a Panzer IV, but fuck it. Why do that? Because that would be the smart move. Oh my god. Again, penal troops fighting the armor while the bulldozer fights the infantry. Not a bad idea. Again, move up the Su-85 to hit the fucking Panzer IV. We have the Yag Tiger moving on in. This is a bad idea. The Panthers are really far back. The Stukas are kind of covering that area, so it's going to take a little longer for them because of a traffic jam scenario. We have the Wolverine seeing the Yag going for the kill. This could be big. This could be, if they take out the Panzer IV, that's at least a good kill. If they kill a Yag Tiger with Wolverines, I will eat crow. I will eat a ton of crow. But right now, the additional Panzer IV is doing extra damage. Bulldozer coming in. Might actually kill the infantry here. Yeah, it does. Very nice. Oh my god, the Wolverine's my... Panzer IV, though. Probably one more shot on the Wolverine. Gonna kill it. T-30-45's coming in to save the day. Wolverine trying to get behind it. Yag Tiger trying to use its speed with improved engine to fall back. Wait, did the Panzer IV just knock out its engine? Wolverine kills the Yag with T-30-45 support, so I'm not going to say that it's amazing. They're trying to run this thing down, and yeah, they should be able to kill it. And right now, they're using the buildings as cover as well, so the Panthers lost sight. New Yag, however, has been deployed, and it's going in a fucking weird direction, literally staring down these guys. Panthers, though, coming in. Su-85 coming in to help. Could actually kill this Panther on their retreat. Su-85 needs to make sure it keeps on the sustained fire approach, but as long as it does that, it's going to be damn close. Yag Tiger, though, opening fire. Lucky shot from the Panther. Don't engage! Retreat! Because you're about to be shot by a Yag Tiger. Oh, very lucky. But now he lost his Yag. That's a lot of resources down the drain. He essentially used all of his reserves to get that thing. God damn. And the T-30-45's managed to escape. Good job, Kalashin. Fantastic flanking maneuver. I did not see that coming. And I'm commentating this. But meanwhile, that's going to... again, that's using all the reserves. Good plane crash right there. Once again, we now have, like, how many? 16 vehicle kills with that. That's cool. And, yeah, that's going to be a big issue. We do, however, see Hugs. He did drop. But the thing is, even though he dropped... the AI is going to use all of his reserves, because look how much manpower and fuel he had to get all those things rapidly deployed that quickly. So yeah, the problem is because this guy's now going to be more active. I absolutely see the AI pushing south. which means these guard troops need to be focusing more in the south. And actually, probably, no offense, this guy needs to go back down south. Now, he is using vehicle repair to get these back on track. Obosudan, though, preparing themselves, I guess, for an infantry push in this sector. And now, right now, the Axis, by the way, are under 100 CP. So, things are not looking good for the Axis. Especially with an AI. Though the AI is actually using, you know, those resources that apparently was storing up that I missed. So, things could be very interesting indeed. Yag Tiger with double Stuka. Although we could absolutely see the penal troops, if they were clever, open fire against the Stukas and, you know, kill it. Cervix Strike, revealing the Stukas are there, but the penals are like, eh, fuck it. We're gonna go this way instead of kill the 2 Stukas that, you know, open fire. Just fire. Fire. Volley fire. Fire. Volley fire. There we go. Stuka's dead. You at least killed a Stuka. I'll give you credit. T-30-45s are active in the region. Katusha's laying down suppressive barrage. Wolverine's going again for the Yag. Bad idea. This Yag is now, well, yeah. The Stuka's here. They can kill the Stuka. Fuck it. Just kill the Stuka and run. Nice shot, even though it bounced. Again, that thing's front armor is pretty thick. You really want, that's why you want to get that side and back, because you're going to get the rear armor. If you shoot something on the side and the back half, you're going to hit the back armor and especially the rear armor on that, which is why you want to hit that thing. That's the only way the Wolverines win, is by being on its sides or the back, not engaging front. Meanwhile, Panther's coming in to stop possible the Yag from dying. I love how these guys are being like, really like, dude bro. They're like, yeah, I got your back, man, with my Panthers. And like, yeah, I got your back with my Yag. They're trying to help each other. I quite like that. Anyway, Panther Force coming in because he just realized, hey man, I have to go after my Panther headquarters is about to die. Panther's gonna easily kill the, yeah, bulldozer. Meanwhile, the giant swarm of infantry. Oh my fuck! The AI is now at a massive 100% pop cap, meaning he has everything filled up, pretty much. Meaning, most likely, yeah, the T-35 is going to be like, what the fuck? We need to come down here. Man, becoming an AI might have actually helped out the Germans quite a bit. Meanwhile, the double Su-85, not a bad idea, but you need infantry to hold back this infantry or something, and you don't have that. So, yeah, that Yag is just going to help with the infantry and push on up. American player kind of pushing in mid, though losing a Wolverine. Maybe not a good idea to charge, especially with Wolverine so far in front. Maybe move up your AT gun and whatnot to assist. Although for some reason he's presenting himself with the Panther. Probably bad pathfinding. Massive battle going on down south, though airstrikes coming in from the Soviet player. Remember, we have not one, but 2 guys with cervix strikes, which have been helping out this game. So right now, the AI is just sending everything, losing a lot of it, but the Elephant's going in balls deep, try to kill that damaged T-30-45. Another one coming in with guards troops. That's going to shred stuff. We have a sniper in a building. I don't know why, but we do. Thanks, AI, for that. The Kubel has finally died for the Allied side, unfortunately. I think that was the Allied Kubel. If so, it's fun. Anyway, T-30-45 trying to go in for the kill here. Again, shock troops trying, and AT guns, though, covering it. I'm sorry, shock troops pull back. Double pack now covering the Elephant. So yeah, this thing's going to pull back. Though, good kill on the Panzerwerfer. Not a bad kill. If he gets out of there, he might be able to, might be worth it. If he dies, wow, fires through the, does not care about terrain. He's going to go, like, crap through a goose and go straight through it. That's a reference for you if you can pull it up, if you can find that one. We have mines, though. Stop. Oh my god. I love this Soviet guy. Kostlin is now becoming one of my favorite guys. Not only does he have tons of reserves, like manpower and fuel-wise, he could keep pumping out T-30-45s and stuff for days. But the other thing is, and this is big, he's mined up the entire south. So the AI is just walking into all the mines and losing all of their manpower because of it. A sniper just died from the infantry force coming on in. Guards troops just annihilating all this stuff. Scout car, for some reason, deciding, yeah, let's fight a bunch of guards troops and instantly gonna get KO'd. Meanwhile, up north, things are going a lot better for the Germans. Because, again, we have more AI units just swarming the battlefield. Although penal troops could throw a charge there. They're going to ignore that. I don't know why. Killing a Panther with double satchels seems like a good idea. We do have the American player in Napo being pushed back. God damn it, Napo. You're actually acting like Nappa. Where it's like, hey, Vegeta, I got this. Doing a terrible Napa impression, but you get the idea. He's sucking in that regard. Even though for 90% of the time he was actually like killing everything, so, but you get the point. Anyway, Wolverine foreseeing a better opportunity to kill a panther. Good idea. Again, the AI did this huge push with all the manpower and fuel as like this big counterattack. And right now they kind of pulled away. The big thing is Koshland got pulled away. But now that he's actually fighting in the south, Racco's kind of just keeping things like contained down here with his limited forces. He doesn't have a lot, and again, a big Wolverine push in this area could fuck him over greatly. And there's no armor support coming his way, so yeah, I expect this elephant to probably die. Oh my god, yes, Wolverines, go! Swarm him! No, keep going, you have to keep behind him. There's a Stug over here that can, again, fight infantry, fight armor. Also, Panzerfaust coming in, maybe killing one of them. Hold on. Does get the kill. Come on, Racco. Oh! Oh my god, can we... Oh my god, it's not dead. It's not dead. Oh my god, can we... I was gonna say, could the it's too far back, the allies can't get to it, so... Essentially, he just lost veterancy on it. He didn't lose it. If he would have lost that elephant, that would have been a major loss. But looks like they're gonna keep it unless, and I would love this if the AI takes it for himself. If the AI takes the elephant, I'm gonna laugh. Oh wait, no, T-3485 is coming in from the south. They might be able to just kill it, along with the Stug, and with that, they could probably wreck everything coming up. Oh, Panzerfaust by the AI is stopping their advance. AI, by the way, has lost half their army, but it doesn't matter. They have Panzer Grenadiers moving on in, and unfortunately, his guards troops are just now coming on in. We have a flank coming in by the AI. God damn. Luckily, they were able to kill it, so that the AI now has pretty much lost the majority, if not all of his men at this point, and his reserves. But that giant charge just literally helped, like, break up the allies. And now we have this guy up north with a Volk squad just coming in on the ambulance position, just mowing everything down. This is where you just want to retreat from this sector, because if you keep retreating, you're just going to retreat to that major. Oh no, he retreated there. Retreat back to the major, and probably after that he's going to move. Okay, not a bad idea. Again, this is where one thing I'll say is you should have separated the guard troops so they don't get all surrounded. Luckily, again, we have Yassi down south. Again, both of them, tons of fuel and manpower just swarming on in. Again, probably been better to overwhelm it, but looks like he's going to fall back in general. Elephant is being healed. Can the allies get to it? Oh my god, let the conscripts get to it, please. Brumbar trying to sacrifice itself to save the elephant. We do have double pioneers. One good shot from the T-3045 could stop them from getting it. Conscripts need to rush on in and stop that thing now. It has a damaged engine. It can't move. They have a marked target on the Stug, but I think the elephant's a bigger threat. But whatever. It can't see because of the buildings. So that's good. Meanwhile, a big armor push up north. A lot of forces right here. Wolverine trying to flank the Yag. But again, the infantry stopping that from... Oh, I'm sorry. Bulldozer trying to flank it. Not happening. Again, I think Turkish, a big thing is mines. I think additional mines in the north would have really helped you out. But yeah, a lot of armor coming up to attack here. Luckily, no, they have no AT. And also they're grouped up here, so yeah, they want to separate that stuff a bit. Wolverine's coming in to help. Again, this is way too far forward for an assault. I know they're like, guys, we're easily going to beat them, but it's not over quite yet. Elephant losing everything, the Pioneers and whatnot, to a T-3045 flank. And with that, sure, Racco could deploy another... Oh, fuck. He deployed another elephant. Dude, unless you have support, that's not going to help you out all that well. Because, again, they could just do another T-3045 rush. This thing needs to pull on back. Maybe he's hiding because he knows he's going to deploy another elephant. But they have the south. We have additional forces coming up. Wolverine's coming in, along with the 240. A little too close for the allied side, I would think. Jagdtiger just being overwhelmed. And their own 240 shot, I think, actually damaged a lot of their forces. Stuka's now raining fire down the infantry. Again, it's a good counterattack, but the Axis did a smart thing. They pulled back, they reorganized, and now, yeah, they're just going to annihilate a lot of the Axis forces. The 240 shots, by the way, are just annihilating the Allies' own men. Su-85 pushing in. Don't know why. He also got an Su-76. Yeah, sure, why? Su-76, great for fighting Yag Tigers. Amazing. Anyway, their best and only hope, in my opinion, is the fact that Yoshli and Colin just call in a big armor push and so, like, get a knockout blow there. Down south, they still have it, and that's actually allowing the Allies to stay in this fight by at least fuel and munition-wise. They're not entirely down. Also, they'll grab with a few more spots. They'll be in a slightly better position. They'll have, what, 29 fuel and 36 munitions. That's not too bad. Could definitely be a lot worse. Could absolutely be a lot worse. Anyway, shock troops, S-76 penal troops on standby, kind of pushing on in. Again, Yossi and Koslin now are pretty much have to take hold of this map because while I do believe Turkish is in a way better situation, like, not better situation, he is decent. He's just been double teamed so many times, and Napo has just been like a fucking joke of a player. But alas, the AI is also now a joke. So again, we have 2 joke players. So the AI at least has a big enough army to kind of go over a large portion of the map, even though he keeps taking MGs and just falling back to base with them. Any case, so let's see what happens. And again, credit where credit's due on the Axis side. Racco, at least you're holding this. You're trying to hold the southern area as much as you can, or at least, you know, southern push. While Big Mac and Knight are doing fantastic in their pushes up north. Again, credit where credit's due. They've been doing very well. But Turkish launching another assault in mid. T-30-45 going for the run over attempt and actually doing pretty damn well. Oh my god, this half track, Jesus Christ, 20 vehicle kills. We have the elephant though back up, and now that's gonna pin these guys. They're in a rock and a hard place. They need to pull back. Either that or going for the kill down here. Mark target it maybe? Do you have enough for a mark target? You do. Mark target attempt here would be good, though the Grenadiers are gonna stop these guys from moving on in. We have a mark target in effect, so they're gonna do a lot more damage. Double Panzerfaust is a possibility that is not you. Oh, there it goes. Now, again, Kosling can easily call in 2 more T-30-45s, and that's exactly what he's doing. So good job on that. Allies, again, they're ticking down the clock. They did a major assault down south, and they have penal troops, so a Panther charge down here would end up be a suicide mission. AI, though, again, the one thing I'll give the AI in this game, it's unrelenting. Doesn't matter if they can't win a sector, they're going to throw troops at you, and because of the increased amount of manpower they get, they can get it a little bit quicker. So, double Panther force. Again, Knights Panthers, goddamn. Pushing on in. T-30-45 going in by itself. This is a bad engagement, in my opinion. Although it's going after the Oswin, so maybe hell, chase it down south. That's actually a good fight. Panthers, AT grenades being thrown, doing a little bit of damage against them, but the Panthers are just relatively fine. MG kind of helping hold the fuel, but again, I don't think I think the Allies are decent on fuel, well, for the most part. The Axis are the ones that kind of really need it. Okay, never mind. Knight has 700 fuel. Never mind. God, imagine if fuel sharing was a thing. Hey, I need fuel. How much you got? 700. I'll take everything. Anyway, elephant just crashed into the plane just crashed into the elephant, possibly killing an engineer squad. I can't see because of the debris. Oh boy, Axis, yeah, pretty much really far down. The fact the Allies are even just stopping them from capturing this is pretty also amazing. AI just pushing down south though with a lot of MGs. T-30-45 is going to try to clear that. We do have guard troops coming down south. Again, one thing I'll say is he keeps treating them all in one go. I think maybe just separating them a little bit more would be better. But in a desperate last-ditch effort, Knight is trying to push up with his Panthers. Oh, no, he can't. He's not even capturing the point. He's getting out of there so the Katyushas don't stop them. Wait, did Knight lose his Katyusha? Oh, he did lose his Katyusha. Okay. Again, Yossi, this is your big issue. If you would rush up your troops right now, you probably would stop them from capping it and win the game. But because you waited that long, you're not going to be able to capture it. If the Allies could have won it right there. The Allies can win it right here if he doesn't retreat. Oh, damn, he retreats. Fuck. Again, penal troops. The one thing they have against fighting other infantry is throwing a satchel, but because he just did that, he's fucked. Panthers moving on in. We can see Yoshi's Katyushas are probably a gone. Oh no, Su-85 coming in to save the day, not able to fight. And good bundle grenade right there, killing the blob. So No mass bazooka hit on the side right there for him. AI moving around the MG, because why the fuck not? Also deploying recon, so they are able to see what's going on. So much dead debris, by the way. And I fully expect the Allies to lose this game now. The reason is because the fact if Yossi would have moved his troops there, they would have stopped him from the decap, and even for a few seconds, that would have won him the game. But because this is now a thing, I fully expect the Germans to win this game. Also, again, because the AI is so prevalent, they're going to keep sending men down south. So that's going to tie down Colossian's forces. Wait, what's his name? Oh, I can't believe I forgot it already. Yeah, Colossian. His forces. Because, again, he has to make sure this capture point's under their control. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit, because I don't expect the Allies to win this. God damn that half-track. Yeah, half-track deserves it for everything it's gotten. It's killed 24 planes. This thing is the bane of the Allied air. No, there's just the Soviet Air Force. Alright, now we have a big push here. Mark target could go into effect. But I fully expect AI to take the south. AI's going to take the south. He should have sent forces down here. Mark target going into effect probably will kill the Yag. Losing a lot of his forces, though, but again, can still easily get more T-30-45s with unit preservation. Half-track deploying additional forces. Not enough, though. Needs a Katyusha strike right here or something. Maybe a grenade. But yeah, all the armor's now dead. Katyusha coming down. Satchel going out. Good Satchel, by the way. We have Su-76 and Wolverine still firing. They could possibly kill a lot of this stuff. A lot of dead armor up north. But alas, infantry's going to prevail. Axis have more. Yep, and there goes most of their men. Again, I don't know what the fuck that half. I guess it was to heal your men there. Sure. But now Napo has no men left. And he literally has 0. God damn. Maybe Napo should have became an AI. Oh. But yeah, with that, the Allies are just going to slowly lose. I mean, it's not the fact that I don't believe that overall, I have to say there was probably more better players on the Axis side. I'm sorry, so the Allied side. But the thing is about it is the fact that unfortunately there's a player on the Axis side, so the Allied side, that's playing worse than any Axis member. Even an AI Axis member. T-30-45's coming in. They're going to try to decap it once again. You have this stuff here. It's decrewed, so oh wow, they repositioned. So the shock troops are nope, they can't stop them. AI is just overly persistent. And unfortunately, if Napo was down there fighting, sure, they would have been fine. But unfortunately, in this situation, because the AI kept taking this spot, doesn't matter how many times they try to go for these, even if they decap it or decrap both, because they lose the south, they've lost their advantage. So yeah, Napo, you're absolute garbage. Like seriously, like the worst player on the Allied side. By the way, thank you to Junior Racco for submitting this replay. Yeah, so Hugs was also garbage, but the thing was, he was garbage in a sense that he tried, and he at least is like, he's a newer player. Like, I fully expect that. And he actually did decently well, and at least he didn't waste his resources. Like, Napo lost everything. The other guy still had half his army, but then he just had all these reserves left. Once the day he left and the AI took over, the reserves just went buck wild and just overwhelmed. And that's the problem. They just like the huge army that Colossian and Yossi had to face was like, what? And that dragged them away from the north. And because of that, Napo and Turkish are the only ones to fight, and they just couldn't. They again, Knight and Big Mac, Big Mac up north were just horrifying to fight. Sure, they lost a bunch of their armor. Like, again, any take destroyer in this game did not last very long, or I get very highly vetted, but his Knight's Panther force and infantry forces were doing decently well. And full credit where credit's due, probably the most underdog player in this game, even with Armor Company, I'll give it full credit, was Turkish. Turkish, I think more mines in the sector would have been better to hold back armor pushes, but overall, you did a fantastic job doing a 2v1 fight. I'm not even capping Napo. Napo, Jesus Christ, I don't even know what the hell you're doing. But this is what I mean by saying, like, oh, I've played so many hours of CH2. I know everything. It's like, no. This guy played so many hours, and his rank doesn't matter. he played like trash. A guy with level 26 commander is 3-star prestige, who played way better overall than him. Like it's bad. Yes, he did a lot of damage, but look at the losses. Like that's the big thing. He lost so many men that overall he was just like, again, he got a couple lucky hits with his SU-85s and whatnot, which is why he did that. But overall, Yassi, Koslin, and Big Mac and Knight and Turkish were usually the MVPs of the game. Racco did pretty good, though. Racco, no offense, you did well with the elephant in some cases, but other cases you left it wide open, and that's why he just got KO'd quite a bit. Also, another thing the allies did, which I don't like, is the fact they doubled up. So Napo and Yossi both went Soviet Shock Army. I feel like one of them going a direct strike would have probably helped them out a lot more. Because, again, you could have hit the large tank destroyers healing, and that probably would have helped you guys out a lot. But in any case, guys, that's going to be it. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you send in those replays. Otherwise, this has been Greyshot117, and I'll see you all next time. Hello, everyone. Before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Milam, WhiteHotD, Toussaint, Streakingwookie, SgtMcPain, Sebastian, Rifle, PyroShark, Onlyplayapples, LeShoe, Just Play Thomas, jrchicklis, JP Vaal, Josh, Joey G, Chofo, Chris Bailey, Ace, Tim, Nathan Angus, Leonard Lou, Jordan Savat, and Aaron Yee. Thank you all for your amazing support. You're all incredible. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys next time.